Welcome to Skills Today. For today's lesson, you're going to need your dictionary, your highlighter, your pencil. We're getting 2 new words today. No, not the word 2. We did that yesterday. You need your workbook and you need your reader. Pause if you need to go find this. You picked this up when you came for orientation. You need your reader. We're going to start using this today. So let's go ahead and get our tricky word in, and then we can see what else happens. All right.
Okay, so today's words for our dictionary are who and the. Okay, so let's look at each word and figure out what part is tricky. Ooh. Well, I think that whole word is tricky because let's sound it out the way it should if it played by the rules. Waha? No. So this word is ooh. Who. So just like with all the rest of the tricky words, you have to memorize them, learn them by heart, because trying to sound them out won't get you where you gotta go. Okay, so the next word is the. Well, TH, the sounds normal, a little bit buzzy, so it's a buzzy one, okay? But E generally makes the S sound, so let's say it that way. No. In this word, the, E makes the sound generally used for the letter U. Okay, so T-H-E, the, W-H-O, who. And who, with the word who, I'm going to add an extra feature to your dictionary. Who is a question word. And when we do the question words, we're going to indicate them with a question mark in our dictionary because it'll help us later when it's time to ask questions, tell stories, and just writing in general. But which word should we look up first if we're going in order of the alphabet? Correct, the. And just like yesterday, we're not starting at the beginning for the for the letter T. We're going to start in the middle. Just open it, let it fall open to the middle. That's the cool thing about how it's stapled together. It will do that. And we're going to keep going until we get to the letter T. Yep, Q-R-S is T. This time we'll start at the top because T-H should fall somewhere in the middle. Okay? T-A, T-E, T-H. Oh, there we go, T-H. Okay, so what's the next letter? T-H-E. All right, T-H-A, 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 T-H-E. But there's more letters. So what does that mean for us if we're looking up a word and we've passed it? It should be right here in the middle. Correct. We add it to our list at the bottom. So let's add it to the bottom. T-H-E, the, and then we will highlight it by passing over it just one time. Highlighting it by passing over it just one time. And now we've added the word the. Knowing that we're going to add the word who, are we going to go forward in the alphabet or backwards? We're going to go forward. Excellent. So T-U, V-W. Excellent. We're looking for, now that we know we're starting with W, we're looking for W-H. W-8. W-A. Let's go to the next column. W-E. If you can find it before me, that's cool too. I'm teaching protocol and process. W-H. Oh, W-H. Okay. W-H. What's our next letter? We're looking for W-H-O. This is W-H-A. So let's keep going. W-H-E. W-H-I. W-H-O. Good job. We found the word who. So the word who is in here, but I'm going to have you add a question mark next to the word. Either at the end or the beginning, you choose, whatever's going to help you keep track, because it is a question word. When we use the word who, or we see the word who, we know someone's asking a question. You know it's a question if your natural instinct is to provide an answer. So if someone were to say, ask me, they would say, who are you? I would say, Mrs. Lamb. So because I want to answer it, that means it must be a question. All right, so those are our two words that we added today, the and who. You can put your dictionary and your pencil away, and we're actually going to stay right here because I want you to get out your reader that I told you you would need today, your reader snapshots. This is your unit reader, and in it is a collection of stories. What I want you to do is turn one page at a time until you find what's called the table of contents. The table of contents is a list of all the stories in this book. It also tells you what page number they start on. So if we're going to read the first story and it is titled Beth, what page number do I need to turn to? Correct, page number 2. So let's go ahead together and we will turn to page number 2. Page number 2, excellent. We see the title. We know it's the title because it's printed in bold and it's separate from the rest of the words. So we'll start the first word. I want you to point with me, point and follow. And I'm going to read it this time and you're going to follow. You can then pause the video to read it to yourself before we proceed in answering the questions. Are you ready? Excellent. I am Beth. I am 10. I am at camp. Camp is fun. Now what should I do? Excellent. I need to turn the page. Once, Mom and Dad went on a trip to the camp. All of us were at the camp. Dad and I went up on top of a path at the pond. Mom got a snapshot of us. So, snapshot, judging by the picture in the text, what do you think a snapshot is? It's a picture. It's a picture. You can't call it a selfie because Mom's not in the picture. But say, if Beth took the picture of her and Dad, then it would be like a selfie. Okay, so a snapshot is a picture. Let's reread this sentence since we stopped to explain it. Go back to the beginning of the sentence. We know this is the beginning of the sentence because it starts with a what? Capital letter. Excellent. Good job. Mom got a snapshot of us. This is the snapshot. Then Mom let us snap some shots. Dad got a snapshot of Mom. I got a snapshot of a dog with a hot dog. Oh, stop! What is this? That's a new title. That's the title of the next story, which means that here on pages 8 and 9 is where this story ends. Now, what I would like you to do, if you can, is go back to page number 2 and reread the story. And then we'll work together to answer the questions about it in your cat book.
Okay, so now that you've read the story to yourself, or even listen to me read it a second time, because anytime, we're going to go ahead into our cat book. Just as a rule, anytime you want to answer questions about a story, especially a short story, you want to read that story at least 2 times. 2 read-throughs to get to the answers. We're looking at page 19.1. Now, if you notice on my page, I can see the front and the back at the same time. I did that on purpose so I don't have to erase these answers to show you these answers. But for you in your book, it's the front and the back of this sheet of paper, 19.1. Now, as I'm answering, my first question to you is, if you're answering questions about a story, where are you going to find the answers? In the story. The answers are in the story. So, should this book be closed? No. Both books should be open because all the information to answer these questions is right here. It's not a trick. It's not a mystery. It's not a riddle. It is right here in the story of this story and for our next story, I know that I'm going to do it just like this with you where we write the answers together. This is going to be at regular speed. But if it is still too fast for you, pause and catch up. That's one of the cool things about video. You can pause me. Alright, so who went on top of a path at the pond? I don't remember. So what am I going to do? Well, I know I'm answering questions about a story, and I know the name of the story, and I have the book, so I'm going to look in the book. Who went on top of a path at the pond? Let's look at the first page of the story, page 2. No, it's not there. Oh, here it is, look. On page number 4, this third sentence right here, it says, Dad and I went up on top of a path at the pond. So, if the question is, who went on top of a path at the pond? The answer would be so the book says Dad. Hold on. Don't start writing yet. I'm thinking this through real quick. Don't start writing this yet, or else you're gonna have to erase. Because I'm gonna have to erase. Just wait a second. This book says Dad and I. There's only one problem with that. Did you and your dad go on the top of the path at the pond? No. Did me and my dad go on the top of the path? Go to the top of the path at the pond? No. See, this story is being told and written by Beth. So Beth, the same way you talk about yourself as I, she is I in the story. So when I write an answer about it, it wouldn't be Dad and I. It would be Beth and her dad. It would be Beth and her dad. That's who went to the top of the path at the pond. Now, the only thing is, this is your short answer. This is your phrase which answers the question. What I want us to do is practice writing our answers in complete sentences. And so when you're writing a complete sentence answer, you need to use words from the question. So Beth and her dad went on top. I'm going to move out the way. I know, I'm left-handed. I have to write through the thing. It's okay. On top of a path at the pond. Period. That's the end of our sentence. And, well, what if I don't know how to spell those words? I got all these words from the question. Look. Watch what I do. Need another color, okay? So, I need to know how to spell the word went. The word went is right here. On, top, of, a, path, at, the, pond. I took the words from the question and I used them in answering my question to make a complete sentence. So, when the question is, who went on top of a path at the pond? The answer is, Beth and her dad went on top of a path at the pond. That is the full
complete sentence answer to the question. Like I said, I'm going to leave this portion in real time. If I'm still going too fast for you, that's okay. All you have to do is pause, and then you can keep playing me when you're ready to go on to question number 2. Question number 2 says, who got some snapshots? Who got some snapshots in the story? Okay. Let's look back to the story and find out. Well, who did the story tell us took this picture? Good. Mom. Excellent. And who did the story tell us took this picture? Dad. Okay. And who did the story say took this picture? Well, it said I, but I in this story of Beth is Beth. Good. So is it your mom and dad? No, it's Beth's mom and dad. So there's a few parts to this right answer. So who got some snapshot? Beth and what is the word we use when you say mom and dad in one word? That might be a confusing question. So, do you always say my mom and dad, or do you sometimes say my parents? My parents, good. So, Beth and her parents, but I don't know how to spell parents. It's okay. You can write Beth and her mom and her dad. Just takes an extra minute, but it's okay. It's still the right answer. Okay? Beth and her parents. I'm switching colors to show you that the next set of words came from the question. Got some I can reach this one. Period. Snapshots. Beth and her parents got some snapshots. Period. The next one. Did Beth get a snapshot of a cat? And what's the answer to that question? No! The answer to that question is no. And the cool thing about the word no, it's kind of treated as a complete sentence answer. But if I didn't read the book and I'm checking the word, is that going to be enough information? It will not. No. Beth got. So there's two possible conclusions to this answer. You could tell us what Beth did take a picture of, or you can tell us that she did not get a picture of a cat, a snapshot of a cat. Beth got. We're going to go with the did not. Beth did not get a snapshot of a cat. Period. Okay. So what instead we're gonna add some extra information. We're gonna add some extra information. This, like I said, this is not required, but this is you giving that full, complete, well thought out answer. No, Beth did not get a snapshot of a cat. That's the end of this sentence. My next sentence. She got a snapshot
snapshot of a dog. Alright, so let's read the question and answer. Did Beth get a snapshot of a cat? No, Beth did not get a snapshot of a cat. She got a snapshot of a dog. So that is our two-sentence complete answers, every bit of this question answered. No is the right answer. No plus what you see in red burgundy is a complete sentence answer. No, Beth did not get a snapshot of a cat, period. She got a snapshot of a dog, period. Gives us that additional information to know what actually happened. And the last question is multiple choice, which means you just bubble in the correct answer. Dad got a snapshot of a fish, Mom, or Beth. I forgot. Where am I going to find my answer, though? Oh, it's in the book. Oh, look, right here. Dad got a snapshot of Mom. Dad got a snapshot of Mom. Now, you do not need to get 5011 colors to do your work. I did that so you could see the difference between answering the question and using complete sentence answers, answering the question using complete sentence answer, providing supporting information to why you know this is right. These are just levels. There's levels to answering questions, okay? And I want to show you that from story number 1. So this is the finished product. This is our finished work. I'm going to just hold it here for just a second so you have enough room to pause the video if you need to. And then I'm going to show you what your assignment to turn in is because we did this together, okay? All right, let's hold this for a moment. Alright, so you're done with this. We did this together, which means everyone has the right answers and has good models of good complete sentence answers. This is actually the previous page, but it is your assignment for today. All of these words use the digraphs, two letters, one sound that we've been practicing, using the CH chips, SH shin, TH thin, or them, thin or them, and all these. So this is in your book. Do I want you to do this page in your book? That's going to be a no. I do not want you to cut this out. I do not want you to color it in. I do not want you to do anything with this page in your book. What I want you to do is use this information to fill out this chart for the assignment that is in Canvas. So this says sh like shin, sh like chips, like so. Thin or them. What you'll do is you will use your finger to pick up the word. So like this first word, this, you'll drag it and let it go in the box for which digraph is used in that word. So is this what I want you to do? Yes, this is what I want you to do. This is what you're going to turn in. But how? Well, right underneath the video is your assignment. So the video is over. We've done our work in the cat book. Click here and be taken to here. And when you're done, you click submit, and I'll be able to see that you finished your work. If you have any questions, let me know. Dojo, Canvas, Carrier Pigeons, Maybe not smoke signals, those are dangerous, especially with the wildfires in California right now. But anything you do, if you have questions, please let me know. But that's all I have for you today, guys, so